What is up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode Acura Honda Classic, and today we're going right back to the yellow ITR.
That's right. Now, if you missed the first episode, we actually refinished the side skirts and a rear lip. You can take a look up top. Go ahead and check that out. And what we decided to do as a team is we just want to carry it on to the front. So the front lip has some minor scratches, scrapes underneath. You know, I think it's going to look really, really good all the way along, and it's gonna pick up on all the little rubber trims throughout the car. So
yeah, keep it consistent all the way through.
Yeah. So let's get this car on the lift. Let's take this lip off. Shouldn't take too long, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the body shop and give you some quick little clips on how we sand it down, refinish it, and they'll be right back here with Mike to install it back on the car.
Alright guys, we got the lip off the car. Let's take a look at the bumper.
If you look closely, you actually see that with every movement of the car, the lip has traveled within about 5 millimeters up and down, and it's actually kind of scratched the whole entire bumper itself. Dirt and grime has gotten in between it. So what's going to help to eliminate that is that little gasket, the little rubber gasket.
Yeah, the little rubber strip that we're going to put on is going to eliminate this. I know it doesn't come from factory, but it certainly would help.
I think it should have came from factory because it looks good. I don't, you know.
Because it keeps it consistent all the way through.
It keeps consistency. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. So if you could hand that over to me, because my time is ready now to go work on this in the body shop. And what I'm gonna do is sand down the whole lip. Now you're gonna see all these scratches on the bottom, but get a close up on that, and it's actually pitted in different areas. Okay. And so we have to kind of resurface the whole entire lip itself to give it a nice fresh coat of paint. And we're gonna do that right now. So basically what we have here is just rash from being so low. And what I'm gonna show you in this video is that you don't actually need Bondo to fix any of this, okay? We might need to use a little bit flexible Philly if we cannot grind the plastic down enough, but we're gonna show you how to resurface this, how to get this ready for paint. This is a dual action sander, and if you take a look at this, it actually moves not only in a circle, but it kind of pivots back and forth. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna help smooth out and even out the plastic. And I'll tell you something, for all those do-it-yourselfers, you can get this from Home Depot for like 50 bucks. I've had it for 3 years. Wow. The only thing you need to do is put a decent backing pad on and you're good to go. So I'm gonna put this in your hand. That's our air, that's our sander. Now, it's always important to wear safety protection, but for the purpose of the video, since we are talking, we're gonna do little areas at a time.
Sure.
And then we'll see what I'll show you what to do. What you're gonna do is just come over here, and we might have to get into it a little bit more.
Okay.
And it's gonna be smooth. Let's take this, and we're gonna work this area right now. Now, run your hand over it. If you run your hand over it, it's pretty rough, right? So when we're done with it, it's gonna be smoother. It's not gonna have all these gashes on it. And what we wanna do is we wanna bring the plastic down. Now, you don't wanna do it too much, but we got enough plastic on there that we can grind it just a little bit and we can make it smooth, okay? And it's looking like we're gonna need that 80 grit on most of this because it is pretty cut up. effectively that scratch is gone. Now we can't leave it like that because if primer were to go over that, it's gonna be like all rough and yucky. So now what we're doing is we're gonna do something called refining the scratch. So now we're gonna go back to that 180, okay? It's really rough now, we're gonna go over it. So you're gonna take that 220 and we're gonna work this area. Now this is just for demonstration purposes. We're gonna be doing this over the whole entire thing, but we don't wanna bore the viewers into, you know, working this whole thing. Now this car has got, you know, some miles on it, and it doesn't take many miles to get rock chip. So what you're gonna use is a 220. You can work this area, and we're gonna see what it reveals, and I'm gonna show you what the paint is telling us once you go to sand it down, okay? I don't think it's doing too much, right? It's not cut in like I want it to. So once again, we're gonna go back down to that 180. We take a look at this. This is actually like a high spot. Now this isn't a big deal. This is a lip, so it's obviously not gonna be perfectly flat. So this is the undercoat, and based off looking at this has been painted no time, just from the factory. Because it doesn't have rings. If it had multiple paint layers, you'd see rings around the whole entire area. Now let me see this for a moment, because if you get close up on there, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of little chips. They're very small, but they are there. So what we're gonna do is take this. Now once again, you should be wearing a mask, but just for demonstration purposes, this is the plastic. Okay, now the way I like to do it is I like to get down to the plastic.
All the way down.
Yeah, I like to get all the way. It's a little bit more time consuming, but this way I know that all my chips are gone. Because if we just go to lightly go over it, yeah, it might feel smooth, but if you were to get a microscope on it or look really, really close, you'll see a whole bunch of little bumps.
Bunch of little dots on it.
Yeah, and what's got gonna be in the end, it's gonna be unsmooth surface. You're probably gonna have not as good adhesion because you really didn't get into it. So what I'm gonna do and finish up on this actual lip is I'm gonna take it down, for the most part, down to the plastic and all the areas it needs to, where there's pits. I'm not gonna go crazy here taking it down to plastic, only because it's not pitted here. Right. It's fine, you know what I mean? Okay, so we had Mike, and he did a pretty good job for his first time, just learning how to feather out plastic. But what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna pretty much take it down where it needs to be, and then we're gonna scuff this whole thing up and get some primer on it, do some color matching, and then get this thing painted and back on the car.
All right, guys, just got the lip back from Brian. It came out pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's looking really good. It's dried about a couple days. It's good to go. So what do we got next? You said you got a sealer gasket, right?
Yep, we'll put this little molding weather strip gasket right along the side of the lip, and Brian will show us how to do it.
All right. So this is the gasket that we're going to be using to go along the top. Now this has got a little bit of adhesive on it, and in order for this to stick, we first need to use our wax and grease remover. This is an aerosol, and just get yourself a clean pad. And the next thing that you'll be using is this 3M Adhesion Promoter, and it's going to go along the inside of the lip. And what that's going to do is it's going to be like peanut butter and jelly. They're going to stick together, and it's not going to come off, and it's going to ensure a very good seal. Next up, we have that 3M Adhesion Promoter Pad, and these are one-time use, so we're gonna go along the whole entire lip itself. So we're just gonna pull that little red strip, and that's going to reveal the little adhesion, or the what would you call it, Mike? I can't think.
I would say double-sided tape.
The double-sided tape. How come I can't think?
Adhesive.
Yeah,
double-sided tape.
Yeah.
Stuff that sticks.
Stuff that sticks. And you don't want to bend this too much. I mean, you don't want to stretch it. Just kind of watch it go on, and where it falls is where it should. Because once you take it off, it's not going to want to go back on, and you lose that adhesion you had on the first initial install. Oh, this is looking good. Always helps to have a second hand.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. Too easy. See, the viewers can see that we're really following the contour of it. And now kind of move over to where I'm going a little bit. All right. All right, so what we'll do here is we'll cut it, and you want to have a fresh razor blade, which what we have here, and we're just going to go straight. So we're going to lift it up, and then we want it right at the edge. Right there.
Perfect trim.
Yeah, perfect. You don't want to go all the way to the edge, or otherwise it will kind of hold it out a little bit.
Yeah, eventually it might crack the lip itself.
Yes, a millimeter or so right before the edge is going to do the trick.
Looks awesome.
That looks good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest up, and we'll show you what it looks like.
Well, take a look at that. Brian did a good job. Come out perfect. What do you say, Brian?
Man, I love the way it looks. I really wish the factory from the beginning would have done it like this, because it fits the side skirts and it fits the rear lip, and it creates that balance when I look at the car from the side.
Well, the other thing is that with this on it, it will not scratch the front bumper.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna, whenever that lip's moving just a little bit, it's gonna make sure that there's no rock or debris in between the two. Keep it nice and smooth and protect the color.
Let's get this on right now.
All right.
We're about to put this on. It's gonna be a few minutes, and it's gonna be all done.
Oh man.
Let's do it. It's gonna hang inside. Guys, you don't even need any fastener.
Just leave it on, right?
Fit like a glove.
Yeah, I love the way it fits for that day and age. What's the 2000? 2000, and the kits have only gotten better from then. This is actually the most simplest kit. Pop it on, no drilling.
Couple of screws.
Yeah, good to go. Love it.
Let's put the screws on, and then we'll do some close up.
Hey, so front lips down, the whole kit is now complete.
And now the car is mint.
It is
No
true.
scratches,
No.
no dents. It is perfect.
Yeah, and if you'd like to see it, they could probably come out to the Acura Honda Classic meets, see it in person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll have this car along with many other Integras and
Yeah.
S2000 and NS6 at our meet.
You got any more projects for me coming up?
Well, we got a couple of projects coming up. I don't want to spoil it, but
Okay.
it's going to be pretty cool.
All right, that's awesome. So, hey, what another great project and a great crowd collaboration. I look forward to many more coming up. And just remembering you guys' slogan, and that's what we're all about, is thank you for helping us pretty much rebuild our community. And that's what these cars are. So, I appreciate it, Mike, and I'll see you on the next one.